shortly here, guys.
What you see?
Hmm?
That's all this shit, buddy. Business, finance, accounting, tax, advisory.
I got it. You got the link? Yep.
Bring clarity and direction of business on ways is all about. Oh yeah, I remember reading this. Insurance services.
Oh, you in the bell. Shoot me a text.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah. If you guys both can, I can just reply real quick.
Wait,
just one of y'all shoot me a text. Shoot both of us a text. The other two a text. So I can have both of y'all number, and I can just send y'all the link at the same time.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I got you.
Did you get it?
Boom.
You got it, Jose?
I did not get the text yet. 773-544-7644.
Yep.
All right.
You got it right, Goldie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably just did. I'm probably on a delay being down here.
Okay, I got it from there. So I just send this to Goldie.
Yeah. Y'all on Facebook?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the people, the Black Gaming League.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's me.
Tag us.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking to see if it's going to let us. Yep. Yep.
Good. Text what's her name real quick. Just ask her what her availability look like. I told her I'll hit her again.
We're gonna use one of y'all songs right now. I'm gonna do a reel on the Mogul Minds page before we start, and then we're gonna get started. So for anybody who hops in the live stream right now, we're getting started here at 3:15. We're 4 minutes out. What? The song? Oh no, I'm about to do a reel on Instagram. But you can play y'all music right now, just so the audio's not dry right now.
What you talking about?
Oh, on a Zoom. Oh, this ain't that. It's different. Okay. Don't worry about it. No, I told her yesterday if I would check in just to see if she was available.
But did you tell her that we was doing this thing?
Oh yeah.
What she said?
She
didn't say she was gonna come.
She was busy.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna do a quick 15-second reel, and then I'm gonna tag y'all in it on Instagram. You can say what y'all want to say. Just I don't care. Just say Real Talk Chicago and Black Gaming League at some point in it. It's gonna be 15 seconds.
Wait, say it one time.
I'm gonna do a reel over Instagram because that's what breaks through the algorithms on Instagram. That's how you fucking watch. By the end of the interview, this shit gonna have hundreds of views at the very least. Okay. It's gonna be 15 seconds. I'm gonna play one of their songs. I just want y'all to say something like, this Black Gaming League getting ready to do Real Talk Chicago. Come check us out on YouTube. I'm gonna at you guys. Okay. All right. Black Gaming League in the building.
What's happening? What's going on? Happy Saturday, Real Talk Chicago. Let's get it.
All right. Anthony here, sir. Which I know you guys got your songs pull up automatically. What song you want us to use? Last time I used All Hook.
Don't Let Me Die just came out, but I don't know about that one.
Is it on YouTube? Yeah. You know what? All Hook is probably a better one for Black Gaming League. All right.
We getting stupid. Is that really the part that comes on Instagram?
Yeah.
I need to do that. We getting stupid. We getting stupid.
So it's gonna tag you.
All right. Yep.
So they go hard, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
They go hard. I mean, I watch that for the obvious reason, but they go hard though. Like they be trying to kill each other out there.
He was talking about that yesterday when we was on the on his podcast. They was talking about the women's NFL being more entertaining than
Way more. They trying to murder each other. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? You watch? And they playing in like bikinis and stuff, but they trying to murder each other. I'm saying they out there. They be fighting. A lot of fights just women. A lot of fights break out.
Shit. I don't know. Women are fierce competitors, and when you get an underpaid, what you feel like is underpaid, that probably make you a little bit angrier. Plus, you need the fucking views, so you can fucking get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to hide the part of the mic they're showing maybe.
Oh, okay, I got you. Let me see. I'll put it behind here.
I'm gonna connect the camera again so y'all can see ourselves as the interview goes on.
Let's see, that's cool.
Somebody's in. We're getting started here shortly. Okay, cool. Gratitude.
You ready to be doing this shit all year round?
Yeah. Why not? You know what I'm saying? The more. This is what two in a week. But we did another one last week, wasn't it?
Any specific hashtags you guys use that you want to make sure get used?
Just black gaming, gang, you know, that kind of shit.
Blurred and shit like that. I think we're ready to rock. This one's going up right now.
I can hold it right here, or you need me to bring it up?
When you talking into it only.
Bring it up, yeah.
All right, peace.
Anybody specifically want me to tag right here on Instagram? I got Black Gaming League. I put me. I put that him. No, either of y'all personal pages.
You can tag both our personal
Mhm.
pages.
What's that?
But thanks, man. Greg the Sage is Greg_the_Sage.
Yep, got it. Got you.
And then here's his.
It's dinner. It's underscore dinner time underscore baby.
Okay, got you.
One more.
Okay.
Reddit.
Let me go back.
REDT_ROCQ. That's our other partner.
REDT.
_ROCQ.
Yep, got him.
What about my brother?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, telling you shit.
I'll tag him
in. Do me a favor, pay attention to the MMPN production group, because like Ty Riggs or somebody probably gonna show up, and I'll probably be in here. What's up with that file? It's good to go.
Yeah. You know how to edit it.
Don't.
Should just be press the
Space bar and then file save. All right. Pull this down. Can you run me that long cord right there? It's plugged into this white charger right here. So it goes into this camera. Yeah, no, this one. This one's like 10 foot. This one. Yep, that one. Behind there and shit. All right. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here, guys.
Sounds good.
Stop this file now.
Oh, you on the
All right, cool. Granted, sir. I definitely need to turn that off. All right, guys. We got another episode of Real Talk Chicago. Real Talk Chicago, for our first-time listeners, is a show where we showcase Chicagoland creatives and entrepreneurs. And today is no different. We have some special guests in the building. We have, as you guys can probably see or would have guessed by now, the Black Gaming League gentlemen in the building, or some of the gentlemen from the Black Gaming League in the building. Guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves to the listeners, please.
I am Greg the Sage. What's up? Happy Saturday.
Goldie.
And Ready Rot is our third partner. It's a female black sister. She our secret weapon. She couldn't be here today, but she with us in energy though, for real.
Okay. So we're gonna get into. I asked you one time on one of the podcasts, Greg, if you could give people an elevator pitch of what the Black Gaming League is. If you could do that, and then I would like to get into you guys' backstory, and then we're going to go into a little bit of depth about the Black Gaming League and really have a conversation so people can understand exactly what it is you guys do and what the overall goal of the Black Gaming League is. But you gave a really good summary of the Black Gaming League. So for the people with the short attention spans.
I got you. In simple, this league was designed to attract, showcase, promote, and unite black gamers. In the industry that's worth $180 billion, black people is represented less than 1%. Less than 1% in earnings and employment. So my boy Gold, his mastermind's always been to get us in the industry because he knows as a professional gamer himself, the disparity is the largest ever in history for any genre of major sports.
Okay, so based on that, it sounds like you guys, like many people, because some people who, I'm a gamer, right? I play RPGs. I'm not online all the time, but a lot of people are going to hear you say Major League Sports and not associate gaming with Major League Sports. Now, if, I don't know the specific numbers. You guys probably are a little bit more familiar. On average, how much money does gaming make annually?
Oh, right now, so locally, in just the United States, is like 90 billion, right?
90 billion?
Billion
With
with
a
a
B.
B.
With a B.
And globally, it's at like 150 billion.
So the overwhelming majority of it, the money is being made right here.
Absolutely.
Pretty much, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We just not involved in it. That's why we got Black Gaming League to.
Well, we're spending a lot. We're spending
Right.
almost
Consumers.
right. We're like one of the top consumers. It's only
Not producers though.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys aim to change that with Black Gaming League.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I think that's very admirable. We're definitely going to get into more of that and why, but I want to get a little bit into you guys' backgrounds before we do that, because I like to understand the people, and that gives me a better understanding of why it is they do what they do. Who wants to begin here? Goldie, I'm a little bit less familiar with you, so I'd like to learn a little bit more. I heard at some point that you're a pro gamer.
Well, I'm not a pro gamer. I've just been gaming. I was number one in the world in a video game.
In video games?
Yeah, well, it was that Fight Night. I think it was the third one that came out. I was number one on Xbox.
Okay.
Lord Gold was my tag name, and if I can fact check that, I was number one. I was barely trying, but I was number one in the world. You know what I mean?
So what do you think it was? Was it like your natural timing was just there for the game?
It was a boxing game, and I love fighting games, and you know that was the best one out of all the fight nights that came out, and
3.
yeah.
You gotta put the cold press on them in between rounds and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Then they started doing some different stuff with it after that, man. And they dumbed it down, you know what I mean? But I was playing it when it wasn't dumbed down, and I was number one in the world. And so I've always been a gamer, you know what I mean?
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from the city. I'm from the city. I've lived everywhere. My parents are from out west, and
You say you lived everywhere.
I lived everywhere. I lived out west. I've lived up north. I lived in the suburbs. I lived in Jamaica. I lived in Peoria for almost a decade. So I've been around. I've been moving
How'd you
around.
Live in Jamaica?
You said how?
Why?
Well, my father moved there with my uncle and my grandmother, and they moved from the west side to Jamaica. They've started a business.
Okay. How old were you when that happened?
That was around when I was young. When they left, I was like 9 years old, and then I went back to live with my mom. My mom had moved to the suburbs, and that's where I met him out there. And you know, he lived out there for a short period of time, and then we was back in the city. But I moved out there, and I was out there for maybe like a year, maybe close to a year, and or a little over a year. Could have been around a year.
So you guys met in like school or something?
We met in '93.
Just hearing about it.
I was
Yeah.
Freshman
Yeah.
in high school.
Yeah.
shit.
But we didn't go to school together, but somehow we linked up. You know, it was where we was at. There was a lot of stuff going on out there, and we just got cool.
So you guys were getting into shenanigans together.
Correct.
Been getting in shenanigans our whole life together.
Yeah.
Now we're doing
Everywhere
these
though.
shenanigans.
You know what I mean? So then around, I guess, you know, we was doing things out there, and you know, I was kind of on the street. You know, my mother had put us out, me and my brother, and so we was like running around the street, and we was everywhere. And so I went to Jamaica because it was just getting, you know, I was young as hell. I was like 14 years old.
Your situation here was not really conducive to a
Right.
good lifestyle, right?
I mean, yeah, it was just trouble. And
I have a question then, based on what you said. Not to cut you off, but it made me, to some degree, I would imagine if I was in your shoes, now looking back, you know how hindsight is 2020, I would think that somebody with, you know, that skill that you had, and you know, I would imagine that skill you had to become number one in Fight Night Round 3 probably correlated to other games.
Yeah.
I'll bet if you had somebody throughout those years of high school doing a black gaming league, then you probably wouldn't have found yourself in situations where you're getting into all these shenanigans and your mom got to put you out.
Well, it was, yeah, true. I mean, but that was after all of that, really. You know what I mean? That was, with them times it was like Nintendo. You know, I was gaming, but not that hard. Yeah, I didn't really start going hard until the internet came. You know what I mean? And then it was online gaming.
Right.
You know what I mean? The first online game I started playing was a game called SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. Right. That was like the first one. And you know, I was still in the streets doing my thing, and hustling hard, and
okay, but to your point, right?
Yeah,
you were hustling. Why does anybody hustle?
I just had the resources. Well, exactly, yeah, right, resources.
Right. And that's, again, bringing it back home. From what I see and what I've heard you guys speak about and the way I see you guys move, I feel like there's a lot of kids who, if they could just scrape people in games that they like playing anyway and actually make some money doing it, they wouldn't find themselves in those situations hustling for resources.
Well, exactly, right. I mean, you're going to be playing, like he said, the game's everywhere. In the trap, you got a game, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I was running around and I was making money off of that, just betting people.
Right.
We had a thing called Man Up Monday. And this is by the time I was living in Peoria then. We had a thing called Man Up Monday. and everybody don't know why they did this because they know I'm showing up and I'm taking all the money. It's $20 a head. I'm number one in the world.
How many people playing?
It'd be like 6 people playing, but we play for like 2-3 hours straight, right? And I would just jump off just to let them get their money.
How much you win and you get tired.
I'm coming out with some hundreds. Period. It's $20 a game. Period. You know what I mean? So whoever I'm playing, it's $20.
This is just a come up for you. This is
period.
Just a come up for you.
Easy come up.
Showing up. It's a come up. Right?
Yeah, but the thing is, there's people that wanted to beat me. You know what I mean? They would show up just to beat me. You know what I mean?
That's like people who bet against Floyd Mayweather.
That's your ego. I give them props because they want to go against the best. They want to go against the best. They want to go against the best, and they're actually trying. They want to beat me so they can say they beat the best. You see what I'm saying? And they putting their money. I mean, they really trying. It's not like they just come in there to throw their money away. You know what I mean?
All right, you fighting Floyd just to see what it's like?
Am I fighting Floyd? Just see if the money right. I'm going to fight Floyd. Yes.
Well, you in too much of a different weight class. It would like
I'll fight anybody who names me. Especially I'll fight anybody for free. So you put some money on.
So Rampage Jackson, like you just in the parking lot.
Put up $1 million. I'm a dog his ass. Rampage, watch out.
So
I'm hungry, man.
So you guys met in high school, and you're not a gamer yourself, then, Greg.
I'm not. I won't even lie. Since we started the business, I mean, no bullshit. Since this morning, I've been playing Call of Duty since 6:30 this morning. I got a call from my job, had to leave out at 4, went to the hospital, check on the dude, came home, been playing ever since, right? I'm addicted currently to Call of Duty, right? I see it's a stress reliever. Like if you got some shit going on, or if you frustrated, or anything going on in your daily routine that you can't handle, you can just escape into the game for a minute. But no, I'm not a gamer. Bro been having this idea bubbling for like 10 years, right? He been like, bro, I got like this thing, man, we got to do it.
So what made you guys put action behind them? Because I got like a million ideas. I had this idea long before I ever did it, right? What was the thing that made you guys, we got to do this?
Well, I mean, blessing to COVID, right? I mean, condolences to everybody who it affected negatively,
right?
But a lot of people, it awakened, it inspired that entrepreneurial spirit, right? Because I was corporate, got shut down, wasn't working no more, bro. Shit was just slow completely, and so we was just like, man, we've been, as he just said, rocking together forever, and he saw my face when I get financially strapped. Resources, bro, resources make a person do some crazy things.
Absolutely.
And so financially strapped, he like, man, it's gonna be okay. And then one day we was at his house, and he was like, come on, man, just give me some time. Like, let's work on this shit. And I was like, all right, let's do it. I need you to tell me what's the name, right? Because I'm a marketing guy. I like to run my mouth. And so he's like, I kind of want a game club. I'm like, yo, we ain't doing no game clubs. Everybody got a damn game club. Push it. Push it. Like, what we doing this for? Why do you want it? And then he started talking about how they use the N word on every time he streamed. How there's no resources, there's no outlet.
Got card
every time.
Well, not on the stream, just on the game.
Mortal Kombat. I was screaming.
Oh yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
Online, you getting smoked with the N-word.
Immediately, as soon as immediately.
I scraped them, but I didn't have my mic on. I was like, does he even know if I'm black?
Exactly. They just say this shit. They just say it. They don't even know. They just boom. Yeah, hoping. Somebody might hear this shit. I'm gonna say this shit every 5 minutes.
Was bro, with all this shit that's going on, what I really want is a black gaming league.
Right.
That's how he said it out of his mouth. And we took that as a download from the universe.
Yeah, I said that. He looked at me crazy as hell. Like, that's the name right there. Yeah, went to work.
I do feel like that's how a lot of times greatness comes about when you listen to it. Like, obviously I podcast, but I'm a fan of listening to interviewers of creatives and entrepreneurs like you guys. And a lot of times, greatness is born like that. And people ignoring those signs from the universe, as you called it, like, is a lot of times how you miss your blessing.
In fact,
I really respect what it is that I understand about Black Gaming League so far. I definitely want to learn a little bit more. I like what you guys are doing. And just to be clear here, I understand that it's called Black Gaming League, but I also understand that we live in an era in time where people take everything so literal that they may feel as though because you say black, then this is exclusively black. But I was watching the commercial on your channel, and the little kid in the commercial was like either Middle Eastern or Hispanic. I'm not 100% sure. He was some lighter shade of brown.
Exactly. Well, if you go on our site, you'll see that it says this league is designed to attract, showcase, promote, and unite black gamers. All gamers welcome. So you come if you're white, Mexican, Chinese, whatever you are, and you want to come in and when we have our facility or whatever we're doing in live, what you're getting is gaming with black culture. It's just like if you BET. Right. You know, people already calling us racist and stuff like that, right? Okay, but a lot of the people that come talk, just reach out to us and want to help. They're white. You know what I mean? And
to that, Gary Owen. You guys familiar with Gary Owen, the
comedian?
Right. He got his start in black entertainment.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Entertainment television.
Right. But you can't tell me that it's not a need for this. Okay, because I'm a gamer. And I play Xbox. I play on Xbox and PC now. I used to be on PlayStation all the time, but I play on Xbox and PC. So on Xbox they put up group posts, people looking for these looking for people to play Warzone or whatever, right? Okay, I'm not gonna join that because I don't know who I'm joining. You know what I mean? I get in there and then be some white dude calling people niggers because you see what I'm saying? And I just don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean?
Especially in Call of Duty where everybody got real weird flags on the
correct, right? So you know what I mean? That's another reason why when I'm trying to build the community here, so people like that are thinking like me can just go to the community and put up their group, put their group post up. I'm looking for this many people to play this game, looking to play that game, and you won't have to worry about that. Even whatever group race joins Black Gaming League, they'll know that that's not allowed, and you know what I mean. And we can start a whole new community of gamers that don't have to deal with no type of racism, no matter what you are.
About black, bro, we black, right?
Yeah.
And when you start talking about less than 1%, you dig, and we spend the most and play the most or second most, right? We unapologetic.
There needs to be a focus.
It needs to be a focus. How I say it all the time on my platform is that Peter, right? Peter look out for all animals. You understand? Their job is to protect all animals' rights. But then there's this specific group that they really focus on, the endangered ones. Right? America needs to start looking at us like an endangered species. We need a little bit more attention.
So you're Peter for gaming.
I mean, something like that, right? For a good analogy of why black is prominent, right? Because black is left out in the money.
Yeah, if you look at the tournaments, if you look at what these pro gamers we got pro, like you said, this is the esports is going and to be with a major league gaming and stuff like that, right? So we got Call of Duty pro games. We have our own team. It's called Chicago Huntsmen. Chicago got a team that got states, got their own teams. They play against each other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
So Chicago has a team, like a gaming
Call
team.
of Duty. Chicago Huntsmen is our home team.
So is there like a 2K team?
I don't know about the 2K, but I know there's a Call of Duty.
There is this. So, professional gaming is a thing, right? That's what we're here for, to educate. They talking about in a few years that this might be in the Olympics. It's a profession. You understand? Michael Jordan got an esports team. Drake got an esports team, and these 2K teams, right? And so these people they get together and they travel the world similar to regular sports, right? And they compete.
I want to come to Florida to bust your ass in this tournament.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're gonna do.
But the thing is, most of it, there's little to none black people in these
traveling teams,
right? And in these pro teams and all of that. Yeah. So my thing is I'm just saying, imagine the type of competition I could bring out. I could, you know what I mean, siphon out of a group that hasn't even been in the industry really. You know what I mean?
It's almost like in martial arts, right? For a couple of years way back when I trained martial arts.
I also train.
Okay. So when you go to tournaments, for a lot of times these tournaments would be really mixed. But prior to a certain year, it wasn't a whole lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, with the UFC really taking off in the Gracies and everything, now Brazilian jiu-jitsu is super popular. And now you're going to see it at every tournament. You guys are Brazilian jiu-jitsu for gaming.
Yeah.
Or potentially could be that.
No, let us in here, man. Let us in. Let us in. Period.
I like that.
Period. His son is a protege, right? And I speak about my godson, my nephew, a lot, right? King Size Hershey is his name on the stream and on Twitter and on Twitch if you want to check him out. Okay. But kid's 15, man. You're right. And I think it's 80 million people that play Call of Duty, right? This dude made it to the hundreds.
Oh shit!
You feel me? If he was of a different ethnicity, he'd be famous already. They would be calling him the protege. He would have commercials. He would be training people. He would have a whole school where he could just train and coach people, right? That's how this thing is being worked. They got students that just go and practice all day.
Right. Everything under 500 is like they can monetize, right? Like if
and he was definitely under 500. He was like 440 or something like that for a second. He had stopped playing. He plays all kind of games, so you know what I mean.
That's interesting to me. I knew like you guys have been gaming for a while. I had a buddy who was top 200 in the world in Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Counter-Strike was a big game, competitive game.
And I'm trash at first-person shooters, but literally him just sitting next to me. I was playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and we were doing the thing where it's like survive round after round after round, just until the computer can kill you. I got to like 100, like almost 103 or something like that, and I had never been past like 20 before, and it was just because this dude was sitting here telling me what to do.
I would say 103, yeah, you getting up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you are up there.
And it was just because he was coaching me. He wasn't even playing with me though. He was just coaching me. And so that being said, I believe that your son being that good, he really could teach people technique and things that people would pay him for.
Yeah, he's taught us some things. Taught him some things. You know what I mean? You can see him playing. He plays a lot of like Warzone, you know, in a battle royale. But he also plays the multiplayers, and his thing is dropping nukes. He likes to drop nukes. You know what I mean? Well, on Modern Warfare, you actually drop the nuke, push the button, and you see the nuke come. Right. Game over. On Black Ops, you just get a little badge. Just give you a little badge. That's why I be trying to tell you that Black Ops is not as good as. But anyway, but yeah. So that's his thing, and we've learned how he plays those maps. He has little routes that he takes. That. Things that he do.
People who are people who are that good are always strategic.
Right, and he told us, do this, do that. This is why I do this, and you will definitely get more kills. Your game will get better. Right. You know what I mean? Because if I listen to him, my game gets better.
So, with the Black Gaming League, do you guys have like coaches, or do you guys have like let's say there's a video game club at my old high school, and if there's a club and they just want a resource, them reaching out to Black Gaming League, how could you guys work with them?
In every way. We're a startup. This is in the beginning stages, but our, we got real visions of grandeur. Like we expect and anticipate to do all things encompassing in gaming, playing, coaching, competing, streaming, everything that come with it, we want parts of it. So Black Gaming League will be a one-stop shop for minorities, not just Black, brown, everybody who not getting any attention in this $180 billion industry.
So even just poor people.
Yeah. I mean,
if you don't have the access, and just as long as our people, we have poor people, we have people that are rich. So, but like in Chicago, you got a lot of low income in there. So, we'll be doing it. We'll be trying to get them out there because there's plenty of people in there playing games. So same thing. If if you want to play with us, play with us. You know what I'm saying?
So where do they reach out to you guys? Like if there's just a gamer that hears this or somebody who has some resources that hears this, where should they contact you guys to make sure that they can get heard? Should they hit you on Instagram?
www.blackgamingleague.com. You subscribe, and then you link us up with your email. There, you can reach out to us through that website. You know what I mean?
Or all social media DMs as well. Facebook,
exactly.
Instagram, Twitter. We Black Gaming League everywhere. So
as long as they go to the website, they can find all your socials.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now so you guys have been doing this really seriously since COVID, right?
Since September. To be exact. Okay, late September. September 25th is Black Gaming League's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there what happened September 25th?
That's the day I was just telling you about. I was sitting at his house, and he was like, "What I really want is a Black Gaming League."
Okay.
And from there,
we went straight to work.
He
nonstop
to see if the email was available, and then after email was available, his mother, who also knows he's been trying to do this for 10 years, she was like, "Man, go on GoDaddy and secure that website."
Right.
Think about it, bro. If you do business and all the business owners out there, it's 2020. How hard is it to get a .com? So it lets you know it's a disparity right there. We was able to get www.blackgamingleague.com.
Yeah, we had to change ours because our first one was too long and shit. So now it's just mogulminds.net. But I couldn't just get mogulminds.com.
See what I'm saying? It's difficult.
Yeah.
And so once we got the .com, it was at that point I sincerely told him, bro, we just spoke up on billions.
Yeah, we went in lockdown.
We got their ass now. I mean, it's. I always say to him, what's 1% of a billion?
Right.
Because we trying to look at what's 1% of 180 billion.
Right.
Because right now we represented less than that.
So I want to talk about the long-term goals and potential of the Black Gaming League. I feel like that it's been bubbling the entire time we've been speaking, just the potential of what's there. I want to know what you guys see. I'm a big believer in manifestation. I'm a big believer in speaking things into existence. I would like to talk about what you guys see for yourself short term, and then what you guys see for yourself, 10 years from now, as far as the Black Gaming League goes.
You want to go first?
Well, short term, as far as like right now, we're trying to get ready to start holding live physical tournaments instead of just on the internet. We could have been working on that, but COVID struck, and so that'll get us to, doing that will get us the start we need and people joining that, and we'll build a good, strong community through that.
I would like to extend the opportunity right now while we're live, because it's on the internet. If there's just, if it's, just amount of people that make sense for what amount of equipment we have. If you guys want to host some of that activity from here, Mogul Minds Presents or Mogul Minds with Black Gaming League, we can definitely set some stuff like that. So
we'll definitely be talking to you.
Y'all listening, y'all heard that. Let's pull it up. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah.
I like to do I like to spend money with Black-owned businesses. That's really how I want this to start. You know what I mean? So yeah, and long term, we plan on having our facility where people can come. We'll have our tournaments in there. You want a game, you can game. You can get to know people. You want to stream or have spots for that. We can come there. We can have some kid is watching these streamers and saying, I could be a great streamer myself, and has no idea how to do it. Don't have the money to buy the computer to do it. Just doesn't have the knowledge and the resources which we can give them and which we're trying to set up, and then you can go boom. We done birthed one of there's some good Black streamers out there. Shibada Mitch, I like the Murder Show. I don't know a whole bunch of them.
I've seen a few like this amazing Lucas I follow. He does
right. What's the other guy's name that plays Tekken? Lil Majin. I watch him. I read man, our guys.
Black Gaming League. Very own I read man.
Yes, and shout out King Sarge Hershey. He's been streaming also. Go look him up on Black Gaming League on Facebook and Twitch. So yeah, we want to. That's the
facility. The full brick and mortar. Come here. This is the Black Gaming League building. This.
Yes, everywhere though. Everywhere. Yes, sir.
Short term, is what we're doing now. Short term is grinding, right? Short term is getting up every day doing something. Black Gaming League, right? I think we, all three of us, we're unanimous in that, right? Including Shannon. I don't want to leave him out. I read him, but long term, it's like we getting ready to get a plane and a boat, like understand what I'm saying? Like J50, what them dinners at, right? So I just want y'all to hear. Y'all heard it here on Mogul Minds that the long term is astronomical. We trying to get billions. They made it quietly, what I'm saying, sneakily on our dollar. As you said, we're the greatest consumers, right? And so now all we saying to our people is consume something that is for us, by us. It's not cliche.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
it's funny how you could make something like that cliche.
You can't make that cliche.
People, even now, to some degree, love to shit on FUBU, and I'm or Carl Kanai, and I'm like, you don't have an understanding of how prolific these businessmen were.
Right.
Zero idea.
Yeah, right. Exactly. FUBU should still be making clothes right now.
He's back. He's back.
Damon John is back. Like
he's an idol of mine.
Now that we have said his name that many times, watch an ad pop up on your phone where you go.
Oh yeah, of course. Right. No matter what I say, this thing is always listening. Right.
See Damon John now. Right?
Yeah. But he's but he had us in mind when he started that. You know what I mean? And I don't know what people was rocking FUBU. Maybe he had to switch it up, but still, Carl Kanai. I got some Carl. I got a Carl Kanai was I was thinking Calvin Klein.
Off that even the clothes aspect, just the simple thought process of speaking things into existence. I got a brother who the guy who's actually painting the arcade that you guys were looking at. That's the same guy who did this booth behind me.
It looks nice, man.
This is a full Chicago piece. He goes crazy and he does it all freestyle.
Nice.
The first time he did the podcast was like 4 years ago, and I asked him to speak his short term into existence, and he was like, a year from now, I want to get invited to Art Basel. And I didn't even know what Art Basel was. I had to ask him about it. But apparently that's one of these places where people come from all around the world to go to Miami. And that's where the people with that old bit, like Michael Jackson got Yoo-hoo money. Ask how much this is what happens. Like people, they just walk and give me that. And that's what happens. And he's like, he painted something that took him however long it took him, but you get $7,500, $3,500. These people don't care. And then he got invited to Art Basel.
Congratulations to that brother. That's what it is.
That's the homie at Belan Artistry. People can go check him out. I would definitely like to know where people me really. I want one of them hoodies. I like that.
We got you. Reserve one. Our shipment, we would have brought you one, brother. I apologize, but the shipment got pushed back. But they can go to the website also.
Okay.
Just hit us up and we'll get it to you. But
we're getting everything together, so we'll have on the website where you can actually buy those hoodies and the shirts and
I got some,
stuff like that, and you just press the button, we'll buy it, and you get it delivered to you.
I don't know how familiar you guys are with drop shipping, but that's definitely we can touch base about that.
Cool.
Appreciate
that. So there's obviously a certain amount of things that I wanted to get to know, and we've gone over a good amount of that. We've gone over a good chunk, but there's still a few more things that I wanted to get to. I had to check the time. Sorry about that. So we're not in any rush here. I did want to ask you guys some preferential questions, like Xbox versus PlayStation. I heard you say you used to be a PlayStation guy. You're now an Xbox guy. I used to be Xbox and switched to.
Yeah, you went backwards in my thinking, but
I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, never had a PS3. Got a PS4 like 2 years ago, so it was late on that. That was really because I just wanted to play Spider-Man. My fault. That's the same reason I got PS5. Why did you switch and go the other way?
Well, I mean, everybody started playing PlayStation, because there was no Xbox, it was PlayStation. So I was playing PlayStation. Then, like I said, SOCOM came out, and
Dreamcast was out.
Man, I wasn't playing no damn. I mean,
I played Dreamcast. I Sonic though.
yeah. You see,
Dreamcast was ahead of its time too.
you see gamers like you, right? No, there's a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you play RPGs, Sonic, you get Dreamcast, and other games like that. You know,
I play, almost all RPGs.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Now, just to get, I don't know, like I play some RPGs. Like I played Elder Scrolls. I
Okay, I like Elder
I
Scrolls.
played games like Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen. I play Call of Duty. I play For Honor. I play Halo Wars 2. I play PUBG, FIFA. What
Red
else?
Dead. He played everything.
Red Dead Redemption.
He played the driving game.
The driving game.
Played,
so I'm just saying, I'm with you on, you know, I play a lot of different games, not just like, you know, Call of Duty or something like that. But so the reason, just to go for what you said about Xbox, the reason why I went to Xbox, even though I had all of my online friends were playing on PlayStation, but all of my friends in real life was on Xbox, and they kept telling me, you need to go to Xbox. And then I finally, at first, when Xbox first came out, I didn't like the interface. It was like, okay, you know.
I remember that first interface. It was a little clunky.
Yeah, right. But with I think the one that made me switch was the last one, not the one before this one.
Xbox One.
No, the last gen of Xbox. I think I might have. No. I'm sorry, it was this gen. Although I did have the Xbox 360. I had about 9 or 10 of them because they get the red.
Ring of death.
Yeah, right. I had the PlayStation still too because I was still playing SOCOM. But so with this one, when I finally switched over, I fell in love with the interface, how easy things stuff was. Everything compared to PlayStation, right? Because what is this? PlayStation, what are we at now? PlayStation 3 or 4? It's 4. PlayStation 4, right?
Compared, we're on 5 now.
Right. Okay. So but you know, people ain't all the way crossed over.
I just was able to secure the PS5.
Yeah. See, I'm still chilling. I don't care. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. You know, how much did you have to sell a car to get that or what?
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what it was? Honestly, a year before it even came out, I downloaded this app that was just gonna save a couple of dollars
on top of it. Yeah, man.
So by the time I paid like $7.75, but it came with 2 controllers.
Yeah. See, I always wait because they don't have the games. Everybody's still playing the current gen or the
how
last
many
gen.
times in your life have you had the money for something sitting somewhere, and then the product comes out? And you just can't go to the store and buy it. You know how fucking infuriating that is?
Yeah, I hear you.
I didn't even mean to.
Oh, yeah. All good.
Yeah, man.
Like, we swear and shit. Yeah, it's not an issue.
Okay,
you guys'
cool.
brand is probably like.
No, we're good. No, sir, we're good.
Culture, bro.
Yeah, we're culture.
It's
Yeah.
like BT.
Yeah.
It's like
we got everything from the kids to the grown ups. So
yeah, that shit just blew me. This one died. It'll be back in a second. That one's still going.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. The Xbox, to me, I had more fun with the Xbox, and then the game PUBG was coming out, and I had to buy an Xbox because I wanted to play PUBG.
So you did have more fun on Xbox, you said?
Yeah, with it, just social, the whole social part of it, and all my friends had Xbox. So
I think I'm like more of a recluse, wherein like I hop on Xbox right now. I got my Xbox One here since I got the PlayStation 5. I got less room. So if I hop on, like 5, 6, 7 of my friends that I actually know, not just people of my friends,
exactly,
that I actually know will be on. But I'm 9 out of 10 times I'm not even gonna say shit to them. I don't know. Maybe so that aspect isn't as important to me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Right.
Now, PS5 versus Xbox.
I'm ambidextrous. I'm saying it from the political standpoint of I don't give a damn.
Right.
Whether it be PlayStation, I'm playing Xbox right now because that's what he told me to buy.
I'm about to get an Xbox because
Xbox is fit to destroy PlayStation.
What I'm saying is no matter what console you got, game with us.
Yes.
Right?
Game with Black Gaming.
Yeah.
I'm playing the next Elder Scrolls on Black Gaming. Like, I
want
to figure out
how to
come on. If it's co-op, I will play with you.
Boom, there we go.
We just we really want to talk about what they did with the consoles, right? And tell our babies, don't be shamed, don't be bullied by this new wave of keyboard and controller, right? You know,
Well, it's not a
black
new
people,
wave. That's an old
but
wave.
the wave of where
Yeah.
the money is at.
Yeah, right. Copy.
So what they did was, you know, they host all the tournaments PC, right? And knowing that, you know, our demographic
Most
always been
players are
behind
console
on
players,
PC.
right?
Mhm.
All of our players, majority is console players, right? We have yet to catch up in the computer world, right?
Computer game world.
And so, you know, we barely got enough to get 500 for the new station, let alone
6,000 for a damn
6,000 for a
PC.
PC.
Every computer you see in here is a gaming PC because they're the only ones powerful enough for what we
Uh-huh,
needed
exactly.
to do.
Yeah.
And I know
And
that
you
they-
know, yeah. This one right here is a beast. I can see it. You know what I mean?
Shout out all consoles.
I got one of them sitting in the crib.
Right.
PC, Nintendo,
Mhm.
Xbox. I'm rocking with you. So to answer your question, I don't know enough to have a preference.
Right.
I rock with what he say because he the man. You know what I'm saying? It's my big brother right there. So.
I genuinely don't even care. Like I always, you know what I always hated? Like the guys who, I'm a dog at 2K, I'm a dog at Madden.
Yeah.
But as soon as they lose, no, this because we playing on PlayStation.
No.
We
We on
playing on
PlayStation.
Xbox.
I don't do that. I don't do them. I like to play Tekken or whatever games, and I'm gonna be the same cross platform.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm really okay. And I'm saying that because you're a real gamer. If you're just a regular casual gamer, I'll tell you I'm pretty fucking good at Mortal Kombat. I'm
We
really
host
okay.
tournaments in Mortal Kombat. You gotta tap in. We do tournaments, all fighting games. Every Friday we got Street Fighter, we got Mortal Kombat, Tekken.
Yeah, we got to. So
again.
right, I read, man. We got a show going on. We got an event every Friday,
Casa.
7 o'clock. Shouts out to Casa too. This is a collab, Black Gaming League and Casa, and we have a tournament fight. What was it? Street Fighter tournament. And you know, we got some real animals over there too.
You can catch it on our Twitch channel and on Facebook Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got like a Discord? I'm hearing Discord.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we got Discord.
Black Gaming League. Everything is Black Gaming League.
We definitely got to tap in because one of the guys actually. He might be here even before you guys take off today. Shout out to the homie Ty Riggs. He's actually hosting a comedy show.
I like Ty Riggs. Talk to him. Yeah. Shout out to the brother.
We got a comedy show coming up, 420 weekend. You guys should definitely come through.
420 weekend.
Yeah, so that Saturday the 17th.
So it's gonna be a lot of the smoke going through there.
It is a 420 friendly event. It's gonna be out on the patio.
Really?
So
I'm down. I'm down. All
right, so we're gonna have a comedy special. I'll send you guys the link and a discount code.
I'm a big advocate for the weed. Always been.
Oh, I got a gift for you before you leave. Then I'm an advocate as well.
Okay.
And there's definitely needs to be. I would watch a show where somebody is just getting high, talking shit, playing video games. Like,
watch our stream. We be on that.
We be high as hell. Like we've been slowing down. We've been working. Like we had, but my son has been streaming. I mean, if you just want to watch some really good Warzone play, watch my son stream on Twitch or Facebook, Black Gaming League, around like 5 o'clock. You're gonna see him destroying people. That's what he do. You know. So
an avenue I think you guys got that would. Your brand would understand better than a lot of these brands that haven't yet. We see everywhere else they're looking for that so-called urban dollar, not necessarily in gaming just yet because they got it. They know what games.
They're getting them urban dollars from the.
One thing that I think is just hilarious. So when I first started playing video games competitively, it was against with Dragon Ball Z fighting games and stuff like that. Before that, my brother.
I was doing good in that too. I was trying to get the number one in that. Yeah, I was. But go ahead.
My homies that I would play with, we talk massive amounts of shit. So even when I'm playing other games now, if I would feel like a sociopath if I was playing Grand Theft Auto, running around shooting up all these people and shit and not saying anything out loud. Yeah. So I'm doing a whole lot.
It takes a special person not to talk shit.
Yeah.
Strange.
No. See, I don't.
We're gonna let it out a little bit. But he's strange. He's crazy.
Yeah. Right.
But our culture,
I just beat your ass.
But yeah, we promote that, right? Respectfully.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Do that in RPGs. You don't even got to be talking to nobody.
We're gonna bring it back.
Yes, sir.
Grown man. Like if we was on the court shit talking, you know what I'm saying? If I dunk on you, I'm gonna scream in your face. That's just gonna happen, right? If I get 8 kills, or we went live, man, his son got a nuke on the stream, right? I don't know. You play, so you know
I
how hard that
I haven't
is.
played in Call of Duty.
Well, I didn't know. I'm
like
just a shit
2012.
talker, right? I'm like Don
Okay.
King when it comes. I'm just gonna,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna talk shit to
That's
him
where
on
I am.
it.
I'm there with you.
So I jumped out there. I'm like, I guarantee a stream. Tune in live at 8:00.
Oh, you guaranteed?
He guaranteed the nuke.
I guarantee.
And then he got the nuke.
He got the nuke on the
That's
live stream.
hilarious.
That's
That's
real though. That
hilarious.
lets you know how cold he is, right? He like, don't do that no more.
Yeah, because you can't guarantee no
It's like
shit
hitting
like
100
that.
free throws in a row, no matter how good you are.
Right.
You might miss that joint, right?
Right.
And so to guarantee that somebody gonna go 30 straight without dying on the stream.
Oh, is that how you get the nuke?
That's how you get the
nuke.
nuke. 30 people killed.
Also, yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah. He was like, man, I'm tired. He's like, man, I thought it was over. He's like, man, look, I'm tired. I'm finna go home and get this nuke so I can go to bed. The man went and got like 46 or 49 kills straight.
Look, for y'all,
you know what I mean?
Right? He came out as soon as the stream started. He died, right?
He
died.
So you know people talking shit.
Then he went 49-1 at halftime.
Yeah, right.
He didn't die again until 49 kills later. Like piss him off if you want to. You know
in game it was like 96-2 or something like.
It's crazy.
Too stupid.
Ridiculous.
He's next level. So yeah, man.
I think that some people are just have a natural ability, like you guys saw the arcade that we built. I wanted it to be the whole you see the joystick, like the holes and everything like that, because I know that there's just a different level of gaming to some degree with the joysticks like that and everything, and that's more so you guys era. You guys are like more my brother's era than that age, and he's a dog actually on all side scroll fighting games. Like he's decent. Like
come tap in. We want to get
yes, please tap in.
There's room for him over here too.
And I think that there's so many dope ways to create content with what you guys have. I'm very interested in seeing how Mogul Minds can collaborate, how we can, help, make this a thing. How many people look? Is there a Black Gaming League on PlayStation, on Xbox, where people can add you guys?
Yeah, so wait, say what do you mean by that? Is there
now you guys as individual gamers may have accounts,
right?
But you guys, since you guys got a Twitch and a Discord and everything, you don't
those
need
are the
that
corporate,
shit anymore.
spots,
Right. So I mean, if we're sure to get this. We got people that play PlayStation that are reaching out to us. So and they signed up. So, yeah, right. We got a lot of PlayStation players. So
is there a way to have a bunch of different streamers stream from under Black Gaming?
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing now. We got green screen.
This is what we're doing right now.
Cameras. We got a little studio set up where if you're young and you don't have the resources, you know what I'm saying, but you're a dope entertainment, you're a dope talent, just might be funny.
Yeah, and you're in the area.
Or just a diehard gamer.
We can look out.
Get up with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're in Chicago and you're gaming, you want to stream and you want to come streaming for Black Gaming League, or and you don't have all the equipment, we can work that out. We got Black Gaming League has equipment.
We expect everybody to stream and play with us.
And
I think Mogul Minds can definitely commit to at least, once we get up and rolling, figure out the logistics, at least once a month, you guys can use this space.
Man, that'd be great, man. We'd love to come in here and stream a game and stream for about 4 hours.
Chicago, y'all always look out, man.
Much appreciated. Our whole objective is showcasing Chicago creators and entrepreneurs, and especially when I know what it took for me to build what this looks like today. You know how many people I've been doing this for 4 years. How many people come down here and they're like, "Oh, you got a studio?" They still think like what do you think I'm doing this out of a fucking closet or some shit? But we did start out of my boy's barbershop, and shout out to my homies over at Tonsor, official Chicago Bears barber at Cuts by Sean. But they're doing their thing. He's the one who talked to me on the podcast, and that grew into, I want a studio. I want a bunch of podcasters. I want a whole one-stop shop for creatives.
You good though. You got that voice for this shit. Though. I listen to you.
I mean, I appreciate that. A couple of people do it. It's like I'm like, hey, I'm gonna keep doing it as long as if it's 5 of you motherfuckers listening. I got something to say. But luckily for me, it's been a little bit more than that. And weird enough, we actually have had listeners in like the Netherlands, Israel, Nigeria.
Shout out, Nigeria. Oh yeah, shout out Nigeria. 100.
we've had, I mean, the same though, right? People from all over the world want to support Black business.
The world is so much smaller now,
It's
right?
smaller, and so good kudos to you. Give
So,
them something to look at.
so some Black gamers in the Netherlands,
Shout
military
out,
brats
man,
and shit, they
we
might
want
need
them.
to shout out
We
to them,
want
right?
them. We want everybody who don't know that you can go to college gaming. All the HBCUs now offer scholarships for gaming. So all the parents that's our ages and a little older, stop slapping your kids in the back of the head, telling them to read a book that they didn't put some bullshit in there. They ain't gonna get them ahead. They might grow in the industry that they doing. I mean, gaming is similar to dancing, basketball, football. As you said, some kids just have the knack.
Right.
I mean, they're not good in that.
Knack,
right.
Let them free, man. Let them free. Let them try.
Yeah.
Support that
join.
dream.
See what Black Gaming League talk. Oh, I see you playing that game. Oh, you pretty good at the game. Here, Black Gaming League. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we can get paid.
So for the listeners who may not even be gamers themselves or nothing like that, if they know anybody personally who they think would be a good fit for Black Gamers League, they should.
Same way.
Now, like I said, we're a startup right now, so I mean, you can look us up. You'll get information. You Google Black Gaming League. You images, whatever. You'll see us. You'll get all kind of information about us. And we're a startup, and so things are picking up, but they're still moving kind of slow right now. But you want to join. You want to get in now before stuff start like. The subscriptions are free right now. You know what I mean? They're probably going to cost later. Exactly. So I'm saying, get in now. Even if you subscribe, and and we have people that subscribe on our webpage, and then they get the customer service button or whatever, and that stuff goes to us.
Right.
Directly to me.
It's gonna get to a point where that stuff cannot go to y'all.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm saying, join now. Join now while everything is free or low cost or whatever. And
we subscribe to the newsletter.
Yeah,
we wait on the ink to dry. We in the final stages with vendorship with Chicago Public School System.
Okay.
So we will be
what exactly would something like that look like?
Same thing, man. Like similar to the chess club, we'll pull up after school matters, right? And we'll give the babies a safe space where they'll learn about the industry. They'll learn how to game. They'll learn how to become career-based in the industry as well, right? So we'll just bring gaming to each school in the Chicagoland area that don't know about the industry.
And they can compete, and they can hopefully we'll be able to get more schools and compete school via school. Just how you got the basketball teams, we want them to have a gaming team, and everybody can compete against each other, and we build our league stronger.
Citywide tournaments at a certain point.
Yep.
I think that there's nowhere to go but up. As long as you guys plan to keep doing it. I got a short amount of time here. I think we got to wrap in another 10 minutes here. But what I do want to do is I want to take a couple minutes here. I want to make sure that you guys talk about anything you guys got coming up, anything you guys want the people to know, anything that we may not have necessarily gotten to. And then I like to end on a light note. So I got, like 2 or 3 random hypotheticals that I just happen to have that I want to ask you guys about. But before we get to those, if we could get you guys top 3 favorite video games all time.
SOCOM, Tekken, and Battlefield.
I like Battlefield a lot. There's a lot more to do than just run and gun in Battlefield. How about you, Greg? I know you say you're not the
Pac-Man, Mike Tyson, Punch Out, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Those are 3 of the 5 games he's ever played in his life.
Something like that.
He said 3 of the 5. He wasn't playing no games. He's probably right. That number is probably correct. You know what I mean? But
So, guys, is there anything that we specifically may not have known to get to today that you guys want to touch base about? I feel like we covered a good amount. There is no shortage of Black Gaming League on Mogul Minds Network or any stoppage of us being up. This isn't a end it here, and this is the last time we're gonna speak. So, is there anything that you guys got coming up, or anything you guys specifically wanted people to talk about, or you could just give them one last time where to follow you guys?
Yeah, we cover. For me, I just ask y'all to support. Follow us, www.blackgamingleague.com. Check us out. Give us an opportunity to show love, man. That's what it's about. We show love. We expect love back. That's what you got.
Yeah. Soon we'll start doing giveaways on the stream. So follow us at Black Gaming League, Facebook and Twitch, Black Gaming League, Instagram,
YouTube.
We're also on YouTube. We're putting together a My League tournament, My League 2K My League,
You sign up for that
and
now on the
that's a
website.
paid tournament, win prize money, win prizes, and so look out for that. That's on the webpage. And like he said, join us and support us through Black Gaming League, and you know what that means. So support that so we can grow and blow up and get everybody that ain't out there out there. You know what I mean?
All right. So, guys, like I said, I like to end on a lighter note. Ask people these hypotheticals that I have, just because we talked about one of them recently. Was it just the one that we talked about?
We only did the one with the lion and the
okay. So we
wolf.
talked about the lion and the wolf. So let me ask Goldie this question then, since he didn't get in on that. I don't know if you've seen that episode, Goldie, but the question is, you've seen you're familiar with the Coliseum? You know what goes down in the Coliseum, like gladiator shit. You've seen Thor Ragnarok, right? All right. So let's say you wake up in the Coliseum, right?
For the record, you talking to a warrior. He's already in the Coliseum. That's how he lives his life.
All right. So so you wake up in the Coliseum, and you know, obviously there's no just walking out of the Coliseum. You kind of got to fight your way out of that Coliseum. And in this specific scenario, you have your choice between, you can fight a wolf and you're barehanded, or you could fight a tiger and you get a sword. It's the sword of your choice for the most part. You know, you want some Hanzo steel from fucking Kill Bill, or you want like a big ass fucking great sword like they used to have in medieval times. It's really up to you. I don't necessarily.
R.I.P. to the tiger.
R.I.P. to the tiger.
R.I.P. to the tiger. If I got the sword of my choice, that tiger gonna back up after I slap him one time with it.
So it's
different though. He trained this shit. He like a ninja. I told you this.
Yeah, that tiger gonna back up.
Classically trained with a sword?
Well, in my own time, yeah.
I mean, realistically, YouTube can teach you 90% of shit.
Yeah, no, today. but see, I learned I know kickboxing, boxing, and Muay Thai. You know what I mean? When you swinging a sword, and I've watched, like you said, you can watch YouTube, but you know, they really got people out there doing competitions of sword fighting. Right. And there's
Lupe is really nasty.
There's techniques with it. You know what I mean? So there's techniques with that. But so I've never done that, but I have my stepdad had a whole bunch of swords. So, you know, I low-key practice a lot of them techniques.
Okay,
you know?
My question to you is, how familiar are you with tiger technique?
No, I ain't. Well, look, see, tigers are so I know something about some tigers. They're the biggest ones. Like a lion ain't whooping a tiger.
No, it's not.
2 lions ain't whooping no tiger.
We're talking about a 450 pound cat.
Yeah, so if I had the choice, if I just had a choice with a sword, the lion or the wolf would have been the wolf. But I don't. But
that's
see,
what we talk about.
I don't have but I don't have no weapon with the wolf.
You whoop that dog ass.
Maybe I kick him in the maybe.
A 200-pound dog versus a 400.
Well, let me take that back, because I might kick that dog in his mouth and he might back up, and then I might get my hands around that neck. And you I think jujitsu, because you were just talking about it, and you know what that means. You know, when I get my hand around that neck. You know what I mean?
We gotta assume that a wolf is, you know, stronger than
wolves are big as hell too, though.
200-pound dog.
Yeah, man.
Like, this is a big fucking wolf, right? Like one of these fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like now, but the thing is,
I think I have better with
the wolf. I'm taking the wolf.
I think I have better chances with the sword and the lion.
Now, here's what I'm thinking, right?
Or the tiger. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the tiger. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because you're not classically trained, in your head, you're going to do some swing that you probably practiced in your head against a human. Now, what are you going to do in the scenario that the tiger does one of these 3 things? Leaps at you forward, right, in the air. Second one, knocks it out of your hand because that's a very strong possibility. Third one, you get your swing off, and the tiger ducks.
Or you just give
well. See, I'm good at. See, I'm not just gonna put it up to be swinging. So I'm good at moving around. I'm good at people not hitting me. You know what I mean?
People.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is, is when you get good with yourself and
no, absolutely not.
No. Listen, what I'm saying.
I don't know shit about.
I dodged the car though. You see what I'm saying? The car was coming out of nowhere and whoop, dodged that one. You know, I could got hit. You see what I'm saying? So I can see that this tiger. Just think about this tiger girl. He don't know. He's not going to be throwing feints at me. You see what I'm saying? When he go, I know he going, and he's going with all his weight. So if I can maybe step to the side, give him a cut to the side of the body, slash. This is what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking. Right. I'm not going to think I'm getting ate by this tiger when you got me out here with the sword.
I respect your resolve.
Yeah,
and
right.
The way that you believe in
the
yourself.
Tiger's going down, and I'm eating tiger that night. I want to know what tiger tastes like. If I'm in the woods and an animal attack a bear, and when they say you see me fighting the bear, you better help this damn bear because it's about to go on the plate. You understand what I'm saying? Anything that try to eat me, if I'm walking on the street and some coyotes run up and try to eat me, guess what we having for dinner tonight? You understand?
Walk around with a sword. So I'm just saying, like, he's not like lying about that.
So I don't know.
Here's what I think would happen in that scenario.
Get shook up by the lion. I'm getting shook everywhere.
Because I don't think and it's not even you. Just so you know, I've had this conversation with Bears players, and I tell them the same shit because most of them picked the Tiger first. And we got to realize that even if we don't know these motherfuckers' names, they're still top 1% of athletes in the world, right?
Correct.
I still think that they're wrong, and I'm telling them this shit. I think best case scenario, absolute best case scenario, Tiger leaps, you hold the sword up, Tiger on some stupid shit impales itself on that sword, right? There's still now a charging 400-pound cat plus all of that momentum on top of this sword that you're holding up, and it's going to come down and fall on top of you, and then it's going to maul you to death on its way to die. That's how. Yeah, that's how. No, you got the good stab off, but he gonna live for another 45 seconds before he dies. You're dead in like 17 seconds.
If you don't get this instant somewhere, you're in trouble.
You're right, but if you gave me no choice. I'm either gonna. But okay. So what is your best scenario with this wolf?
With the wolf, best case scenario, you end up heavily mutilated, and for like you might have to give up like a leg or an arm or something.
People survive shark attacks.
Yeah, but you can gouge out an eye, and then this little pussy runs off or something.
I'm gonna beat that dog ass.
I hear you. I get what you're saying, but this wolf is now. You put this wolf and lock the doors. This wolf knows it's just like you. The wolf know it's me or this man here.
My odds are better with the wolf.
I hear you. I think I need a weapon. You know what I mean? Because I don't want if the wolf lock on my arm, then my arm go. You know what I mean?
I'm just in my experiences really good and a pinch. So I'm probably going.
What is a boy wolf and you grab his nuts real hard? If we act the same way, like
if it's a wolf,
you gouge out a boy wolf. Stick him in the nuts.
Well, you got to get to that. You got a whole mouth and claws ahead of you. Wolf got claws too. Like
I'm trying to jump on the wolf the way the tiger was trying to jump on.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And that wolf gonna step up and grab your ass right in the neck. Like, thank you. You thought this was today, bro. Get your ass down here. And then you're gonna be getting drugged on the ground, shaking with dust kicking up. The wolf wins.
Most urban humans, and I just mean people that live in cities, no matter where you live in the world, probably taking L's to both of these animals. Most of them. We're probably real fucking soft compared to where humans was 1,000 fucking years ago. All right, now I got one more hypothetical before we get you guys out of here. All right. In this hypothetical, you guys, Black Gaming League wins a trip to Dubai to kick it with like fucking some oil sultans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Young guys, they just fuck with y'all vibe. They bring y'all out to Dubai. You're in the hookah bar kicking it with the oil sultan, you know, the prince,
sheik them,
and the concubines, right? So y'all kicking, having a good old time, smoking hashish and shit in the hookah bar. And apparently every 10,000th time you hit the hookah, a genie pops out, right?
Yeah.
So immediately you think, oh shit, I'm high. So you look over and y'all both know I see him too. All right, so the concubines say they see him.
Oh, damn, y'all see the genie now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the genie's there. This is something known. They just don't talk about it. Genie's there. Looks like a little Syrian dude with a beard. His name's Ninos. So you guys, like most people who watch TV, are like, all right, well, shit. Let me get my 3 wishes.
Yeah.
All right, and the genie's like, fuck out of here. That's some TV shit. That's not exactly how this works. Boom, snaps his fingers. He can do magic. Your favorite chef from TV is now right there. It's popping now. You don't know what's going on, but your favorite chef from TV is there. You just seen the genie do magic. So at the very least, you know he does magic.
Right.
All right, so check it out, guys. This is what I do. This is the genie talking. Right now, guys, world peace is in your hands. No more war, no more famine, no more poverty, none of that shit. It ends tomorrow. There's nothing but abundance and happiness. But you have to take action in order to do that. Now, that action is just eating whatever this chef is going to cook. Snaps his fingers one more time. Now, Gordon Ramsay is there. Gordon Ramsay has a bowl of some lean-looking meat. Like lean-looking, looks like ground turkey. The side of the bowl, though, says baby meat.
Baby meat?
Baby meat. Now, do you eat what is possibly the best burger you've ever had in your life for world peace, knowing that it's made of baby meat?
What kind of baby?
It's definitely a human baby. The baby did not die. This is a disclaimer. The baby did not die for this to happen. Tens of thousands of babies die worldwide every day. Right. This is just one of the babies that died.
I ate worse shit in jail. I'm gonna fuck the baby up.
I'm gonna take the one for the team. Put some tomatoes. I like it with cheese. Thank you.
The lettuce on it.
Well done.
Queso.
Everything on it.
You guys are both eating that.
Smacking that. But I tell you what. Now y'all can thank us.
World peace.
World peace.
Hey, I'm eating that baby too.
Y'all can thank us. That was an easy question right there.
That was a super easy one for you guys. I didn't expect it to be that.
That was easy as hell.
So
that was easy as hell.
So I'm gonna just give you guys one more because you guys are from the gaming sphere, and gamers typically like all types of hypothetical situations. That's why they game.
Let's do it.
I got a space one. Let's say
we're not from here.
Let's say
there
is another, some galaxy far, far away, right? Mm-hmm. And in this galaxy, there's what looks like an Earth. It's similar to us. They used to be just like.
Which they have those.
Yeah, they're like 10,000. They're like 10,000 years more advanced than us, though, right? Mm-hmm. And at this point in their society, they have biologically bred out like aggression and war and shit like that. But what that's come with is they're all smaller and just what we would consider pussy by nature. Mm-hmm. Like they don't have the ability to aggress. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now there's also a group of humans in some other far, far away galaxy that's like 5,000 years ahead of us. And basically they're the same as us, except they got really advanced weaponry. Mm-hmm. So there's some fucking savages. They've already destroyed their world. They're going to take over another world. Yeah. They take that whole planet from them dudes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they get on the mothership, the little ones. They get on the mothership and they come over here. And at this point, we have one world government. It's slowly creeping in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the question is, we all get to vote. Every household in the world gets to vote. The only way we can give this other group of aliens refuge is if 51% of Earth decides to take them in. Otherwise, we got to tell them to get the fuck out of here. We don't know where the next planet is where they can survive. Yeah. Now, think about this. They're not technically humans, so they don't necessarily have human rights. Okay. That being said, me personally, I would take one in. I want to chill. I want to get you high. I want to, learn some secrets of the universe. Right. And that's probably what a lot of people would be thinking. But there's also a lot of people who seek to victimize. Yeah. Do you guys take in one of the little aliens?
What color are they?
They're all types of colors except regular human skin tones.
Okay, are there
blue, green, all that shit.
Do they? Okay, so they just like little us, it's male and female.
It's male.
So there could be some fine female aliens out here.
Like 4'5".
4'5", fine ass female alien, just green, like red. Yeah, just right.
Just like Gamora.
Get them in here. Get them on in here.
I agree with you.
No, I wouldn't try to victimize him or anything.
Yeah, but
you know?
you wouldn't. But you know that if you say
Somebody
yes,
gonna have him slaves and stuff like that.
without a doubt,
You know what I mean?
people definitely gonna be using them for fuck
So
puppets
what
and
am I?
shit
I'm
like
gonna
that.
say no, and then what's their
I'ma fight for
future?
their
You
rights,
see what I'm
I'ma
saying?
rock
They
with
they
it.
Not our
here.
concern.
Well, I hear
Not our
you.
concern.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But if they were here and they came here, yeah, I would let them stay, let them chill. Shoot, you know what I mean? I'm like, Joe,
Same, man, same. I believe in equality for all, and so if that was to happen, which is probably gonna happen sooner rather than later, shit, we probably in better hands with them than we are with America's government. So
yeah, y'all know the
bring
little
on the
thing
Israel.
just came in and came out of our galaxy, so you don't know. It might happen, like you said.
Fuck that. As far look, we got enough. I would take them in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, letting some. The reason that I would say no is, I think that we would make them worse. We would make our devolved nature.
They was gonna
make them worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be the end of them because they're gonna breed with us, and then people gonna be bigger because the way we act.
That advanced intellect, but with our type of fucking like
the way we think.
primitiveness.
Oh yeah. They're gonna be animals.
They're gonna be the leading class over the humans.
Oh yeah.
All the mixed breeds are gonna be the leading class over the humans.
You got some green people walking around here, swole as hell, ain't playing no games, right?
Like Drax, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Batista looking niggas.
Yeah, what was old girl? What was her name? Gamora. Remember I told you when you asked me one of the prettiest women in acting, and I said her name.
Would you smash like a green?
Yeah,
red,
she would. Yes. What you talking about? Old girl Gamora on there would get a ring on her finger. What are you talking about? And she's a warrior.
You know, I have found that the overwhelming majority of men are like, it's not even a question. Way more women are like, no.
You would smash no green ass, slow ass dude?
Just to say that shit.
Stop playing.
I think a lot of them are concerned about
what they baby gonna look like.
Oh, that and like weird looking, like a highlighter looking penis.
Oh man, that'd be bogus as hell. Yes, that'd be bogus as hell. It'd be bogus as hell though. Yeah.
I just think women are also slightly choosier than men. They're also irrational too about their choosiness. Kevin Samuels has showed us that. But that's a different conversation for a different time, guys.
Fight his ass too.
I know. I like dude. I like women. Why? You know he's trained.
He's not fighting for me.
He is fighting for us. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's fighting for us. He's fighting for men. Yes, I think he. I thought the same thing. I watched him and I was like, okay, cool. Then I wasn't.
Clips, it's easy to be like, oh, he's like.
You gotta listen to what he's saying, bro. You gotta listen to what that man is saying, man.
No, I have not heard him at all.
That's what I got him.
Yeah,
I got him because I was there too. My brother told me, I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, he kind of talked crazy. Then I really took a look at it and I was like, oh no, what he's saying is the truth. He's not talking about that. He's not talking about that.
Money is only one aspect of what a high value man would be. But what he's also saying is, for example, the overwhelming majority of women that call into his show, predominantly black women, that call into his show are saying they want a high value man because of the type of lifestyle that they want to live. They don't want to have to work after having kids and things like that. And he's like,
and they saying regular men ain't they saying regular men ain't even good enough.
Level.
Right.
They're saying a man who average black man in America makes $42,500 a year. Average white man in America makes $52,000. He's like, it's not even that big. They're saying that neither of that is enough money for them.
Right.
So you're canceling out over half of all the men.
And they sit there with dogs and they ain't even got no man. And you're not good enough.
Make it make sense. While you're telling over half of men that they're not good enough, he'll ask, what do you bring to the table? Oh, loyalty, companionship. He's like, oh, okay, well, he could get a dog for that. What do you bring to the table that you need?
Yeah, that's what dude talking about. He's talking some real stuff, man.
I mean,
you just gotta listen to him because I don't see how you could disagree with that man.
But from what I saw, I don't like.
Okay. And the first clip I seen, I was like, oh, is this one of those dudes that's like just trying to bash women? And that's not his.
Like, I ain't like,
man, he ain't simping.
What's dude name?
Everybody is simping right now.
No, but he don't like Derrick Jackson. He also don't like
Derrick Jackson. He's an ultimate simp. He king simp. He put the crown on his head. He king simp.
Their content ain't even the same.
Okay, well,
no, brother. No, brother.
Absolutely a simp.
These dudes are simping. He's not. He's trying to stop all the simping that's going on.
He also admits that he used to be a simp in his previous relationship.
He said he was a simp.
He's telling men.
The simping don't work.
I'll check him out, man.
Yeah,
the simping don't work.
For all the people who have come and checked us out today. We appreciate you rocking
Definitely
with
appreciate it.
Real Talk Chicago, with Black Gaming League. We can't wait to do more. There's a lot more to come. This has been Real Talk Chicago. This has been Black Gaming League. You guys have been great.
Thanks for having us here, man. Really appreciate it. It was good time, good talking, man. Good vibes. I'd love to come back again anytime. You know, we could be doing big things together, man.
Real Talk Chicago Black Gaming League tournament coming soon.
Coming soon. You heard it, spoken into existence. All right, everybody. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Deuces.
Oh, we good. My time marker was 75 minutes. We ended at 73.
Oh wow. It'll be going fast, man.
We'll be kicking it, man. Having fun, man. That was good, man. You do your job well, man.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I mean? You made it. That's one thing. If you can make it easy for the other guys to start talking and feel a good